Stop wishing and start planning. People always say that they wish they could have. You fill in the blank. What do you wish that you could have? Would it be a quiet weekend? Would it be a vacation? What would it be that you wish you could have? Let me show you how by planning and being strategic in your personal life or whatever it is, you can have it. I remember I would look at people like moms and different people around me, and their kids would have like these amazing birthday parties, or they would have these amazing holidays or vacations. And I just didn't understand how they were able to accomplish it. But what I did was I started asking questions. I was like, wow, every year you have such an amazing birthday party for your child. How are you able to do that? And they gave me the strategy on things that they would do, which would be simple things like coming up with a theme in advance and purchasing things throughout the year as they could afford it. And then when the birthday came, everything came together beautifully to be able to have that. Another parent, they would always go on vacations or trips when school was out, whether it be like a long weekend or something. I'd be like, how are you able to accomplish that? Simple things. When the school year started, they would have the school calendar and they would put all of those dates into their calendar. So they were planning in advance, looking for opportunities and cheap flights or whatever it was in order to be able to have those trips. So what did I learn? These parents, these moms were planning. Instead of wishing that they could do these things with their kids, they were strategically planning and mapping out how to be able to do that. So instead of being jealous of people or envious of people, I learned by asking questions for me to be able to understand how I could accomplish the same thing within the means also, or the wherewithal that it would be that I would have. Then I started learning that through me planning and asking questions, whether it was something I could afford or not, but because I had a plan for it, when conversations would come up and I would share, oh, I would like to be able to do this for my son, but, X, Y, Z. And guess what? Sometimes then I found out different ways to be able to afford it. Or somebody in the family be like, oh, that's what you want to do? I'll just go ahead and pay for it. So what I'm saying to you is stop wishing and start planning. I always desired to have very peaceful weekends. And my family has just that. How do we accomplish it? We put it on the calendar. So if anybody asks me to do certain things, I'm not available for it. Do I explain why? No. I have an appointment at that time, or I have a commitment, or I'm not available. You have to also learn how to be comfortable in saying that you're not available or just letting someone know that you can't do it. I found that when you go into explanations and details for why you can't do things, is where you get yourself caught up in like in a little trap or snare. So I'm just sharing with you how to have a lifestyle that you desire by design through being strategic. So I'm Raideesha Francis of the Culinary Management Company, where I provide professional resources for culinary businesses, but I also do personal development and professional development for women. Not only for women, but men too, but women tend to be the ones who show up for the meetings.